how you doing? Welcome to Fabulous Homes TV. I promise you this is the best 30 minutes that you guys are going to spend watching TV for a while. So here I wanted to let you guys know about what we have coming. We want to cover a little bit of inspiration. We want to know that after you're done watching this show, you will get that pep in your step that makes you get off your couch and say, hey, I want to go chase my purpose and I want to make something happen with my life. Right? So we're going to touch on some inspiration. We're also going to touch on my favorite topic, which is real estate. Of course, you guys know you have to get to your own home, and we're going to teach you simple little guides that can get you from where you are right now to your home. All right? We're also going to touch on some education. We believe financial literacy is like super important, and we need to give you guys little tips and little, tidbits here and there to get you guys from where you are right now also to where you need to be, because at the end of the day, we want you guys to build wealth. We want to empower you guys. We want to empower our whole nation, Guyana, right? We can't be expecting all this oil and we're not prepared, via the education to know how to manage your wealth when you get it, right? Then we're going to touch on some fashion. You guys know that my other passion is fashion, so I really love that aspect. So we're going to touch on some fashion, we're going to touch on some entertainment, and we are also going to touch on some current updates and news, what is going on in and around wonderful Guyana. So I want you guys to tune in. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be one of those 30 minutes that you're going to enjoy. You're going to look forward to it consistently every single week. And we can't wait to see you guys on the other end of the screen. Bye now. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Fabulous Homes TV. We are happy to have another opportunity to come into your homes this afternoon and just, share 30 minutes of excitement with you. I hope you guys have been tuning in. This is our 6th episode, so if you missed episode 1 through 5, then I want you to go back to our Facebook page, which is Fabulous Homes TV Guyana, and catch up on the first 5 episodes. But let's get right into it. I really hope you enjoy it. We're headed into Valentine's week and so on, and so yes, we're doing the whole red thing. But Valentine's to us is more than just the flowers and the chocolate and the roses and all that good stuff. We want you guys to get to the point where you can give your loved one something that is a little more long lasting, like the start on their journey to home ownership. While it's still good to take them out to dinner and so on and so forth, we want you guys to put aside some of that money to go towards your home ownership platform or towards your home ownership program, because as we're going to touch in this episode, home ownership is super important, and yes, we want to make sure that we tie in everything towards you thinking about the fact that you can become a homeowner too. And yes, we're going to celebrate Valentine's and all that, but at the same time, we want you guys to give a gift that is lasting. So let's get right into it.
Talk about love, talk about trust, talk about forever, baby, talk about us. I give you my word, stick to my guns, believe me when I say it, baby, it's just begun. You don't understand, oh girl, the full intent of my plan. But baby, I wanna be your sole provider. And baby, I wanna stay that way for the longest time. Baby, I wanna be your sole provider.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed Woman Virgo Provider. I really love that artist. She is, like he sings still a part of your soul that you really connect with, right? And in terms of being a good provider, if you guys are renting provider person in your household, think about what you guys can do if you own the piece of real estate, and you guys could have, like Valentine's, you guys could change the color of your house, or anytime you chose to, you could have changed out the paint, do something new to the home, and it was adding value to your home as opposed to renting somebody's property. How about that? So I really hope you like that piece.
Or lease.
Do you have a stable job? Can you actively afford 50,000 Guyana dollars or 250 US dollars every month for 36 months? If you answered yes, then rush down to Fabulous Homes International Guyana, Georgetown office located at 9 Church and Camp Street next door to the pet shop, or the Burbies office, upper floor of the Gordon's Mall in New Street, New Amsterdam, and let them help you dash where your landlord.
I come for collect next month rent this month because you always owing me.
No more money for you because I get my own house now.
Bruh.
Fabulous Homes International Guyana, making the dream of homeownership a reality, making it easy to own a brand new home all over Guyana. Schedule an appointment today on 615-8740 or 609-8233 or 223-0340.
Did you know that Hand in Hand is the longest established property insurer in Guyana? We've been serving Guyanese for over 151 years. You can visit our 15 offices countrywide, whether you're in Berbice, East Coast, East Bank, Linden, West Coast, Essequibo, or in Georgetown. You will enjoy competitive rates and a superior customer service, as well as our convenient payment options through MMG and Scotia Online. Hand in Hand, safeguarding your family, always secure. So last week I showed you guys a couple clips from out in Bartica because we were out there promoting a community that's coming. That's the Oasis Country Club in Bartica, and that will be next year. Next year, that's 2020. But we won't wait until 2020 to start promoting such a beautiful, beautiful country club community. We wanted to give you guys some, sneak previews of what's going to happen out there. But as we tell most people, most communities that we promote is not just about the houses, because the houses are going to be lovely. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be one of a kind here in Guyana. But we also promote the area where the homes are going to be located. You got to get familiar with the community in itself. Bartica, out in the Mazaruni, you're on the confluence of the Cayuni, Mazaruni, and Essequibo River. It looks like an ocean out there. So for the folks that love waterfront property and beachfront property, well, that would be like our beach, but that's really a river, a huge one. You have an opportunity to secure your house lots from now for that community that's coming. So come take a look with us as we head back to Bartica to give you a preview of the Oasis Country Club. There is a place in Guyana far away from the noise and the stress of life in the city, far away from the traffic jam, but much closer to the inner longing for peace of mind and the sort of satisfaction that is only present when we are completely surrounded by natural beauty. This is where the Caribbean culture, flair, and hospitality Guyanese are known for meets the vast South American landscape. What makes Bartica so unique is perhaps the fact that it feels like an island, but it's very much part of the mainland. Known as the gateway to the hinterland, be it no doubt, this space truly represents the best of both worlds. Choosing to invest in one of our planned real estate developments means you're not only buying into a property on a spectacular waterfront, but you also have accessibility to the charming town of Bartica, with direct connection via air to the capital Georgetown or by river to Perica, from where you can explore the beautiful Essequibo. If you long to live in not only the comfort but style, enveloped by nature, and accessible to the world of adventure, then Bartica is calling. In the coming year, we intend to develop a total of 150 house lots on 2 waterfront sites, one of which is located to the west, should we say, overlooking the luxurious Arawai Resort, giving you even more option for how you choose to spend your time. What's more, our summer villas and condominiums and penthouses are designed to be sophisticated and design conscious, embracing renewable energy and a green economy. Register your interest today in this truly one-of-a-kind lifetime opportunity and be among the first to tour the site and our model homes once completed. Reserving your spot in this paradise is an investment in the future and worthy of serious consideration. With sunsets like these to look forward to, having a property means adding a gem to your investment portfolio that will shine for years to come. If you're into healthy living, then you'll find Municipal Market and the abundance of fresh produce less than half an hour away. And just 10 minutes away, you can buy directly from a thriving organic farm. When it's not hosting the biannual regatta, the water surrounding Bartica offers kayaking, jet boarding, water skiing, and fishing enthusiasts. You have a playground with virtually limitless possibilities. For the bird watchers, there are hundreds of species for you to discover. For the National Geographic enthusiasts, there are thousands of new species to discover every single day. And let me just say this, for the yacht lovers, this is the perfect waterfront community to sink your teeth into. For those of you who prefer off-road adventure, just saddle up or pick a trail and let your imagination run wild. And if you just wanted somewhere to sit, with a drink in your hand and watch the wave as they lap against the shore, this is surely the ultimate place to do just this. So register your interest today in owning your own piece of paradise by using the contact information provided on the screen, and we will stay in touch with the latest development at the Oasis Country Club, villas and penthouse that are coming soon. Some call this the ultimate escape, and some simply call it paradise. But one day, we would like for you to call it home. Why vacation when you can have a staycation? The ultimate country club community, the Oasis, is coming very soon. If you're one of those many people thinking about taking the next step necessary to turn your homeownership dream into reality, then we can help you turn your thoughts into action. At Fabulous Homes International, we aim to change tenants into homeowners with a range of options to get you started or to help you continue on the path to home ownership. Welcome to Avalon Reserve, a new development coming to Friendship South on the east bank of Demerara. Choosing somewhere to live in Guyana can be a real challenge for those who find themselves torn between the hustle and bustle of the city life and the powerful emotion and sense of well-being conjured when one lives in an area imbued in natural beauty. We have something right up your alley. Here is Avalon Reserve, a new development coming to Friendship South, just half an hour drive away from the capital along the eastern bank of the Demerara River. You will find this beautiful, pristine gem, presently under development. Over the next years, our intention is to transform this space into a thriving, vibrant community.
A company that cares. A company that stands firmly in supporting our athletes in Guyana to enhance their skills and building their passion. A company that helps to make their dreams a reality. Hand in hand, a proud supporter of sports development since 1865.
All right, since we're in your homes, you know we always like to inspire and motivate you, and we want to make sure that at the end of this program, or even during the program, you get that excitement, that kick that makes you want to get up off your couch and say, hey, I'm going down to Fabulous Homes to get my house, or I'm going to go chase my purpose, or I'm going to go chase my dream. Whatever that dream may be, it's possible. So I hope you enjoy this piece from Les Brown.
And as I was working to develop myself, I applied for a job as a disc jockey, WMB on Miami Beach. I went to a guy named Milton Butterball. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? I'd like to get a job as a disc jockey. He looked at me, he said, you have any broadcast background? I said, no, sir, I don't. You have any journalism background? I said, no, sir, I don't. He said, we don't have any jobs available. I said, yes, sir. I went back to Mr. Washington and I told him, he said, don't take it personally. He said, most people are so negative, they will have to say no 7 times before they say yes. He said, go back again. So I went back again. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? My name is Les Brown. He said, I know what your name is. What do you want? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you have any jobs as a disc jockey, sir. He said, didn't I just tell you yesterday we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I know whether or not somebody got laid off or somebody was fired, sir. He said, no one was laid off or fired. Now get on out of here. I came back the next day. Hello, Mr. Butterball, how are you? He said, fine, what do you want now? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you got any jobs, sir. Didn't I tell you the last 2 days we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I don't know whether or not somebody got sick or somebody died, sir. He said, no one got sick or died. Now don't come back here and throw me out again. I came back the next day like I was seeing him for the first time. I said, hello, Mr. Butterball, how are you? He looked at me with rage. He said, go get me some coffee. I said, yes, sir.
Did you know that Hand in Hand is the longest established property insurer in Guyana? We've been serving Guyanese for over 151 years. You can visit our 15 offices countrywide, whether you're in Berbice, East Coast, East Bank, Linden, West Coast, Essequibo, or in Georgetown. You will enjoy competitive rates and a superior customer service, as well as our convenient payment options through MMG and Scotia Online. Hand in Hand, safeguarding your family, always secure.
Now let's go to Avalon. It's a beautiful, beautiful 1,000 plus home community that is coming to Friendship South on the east bank of Demerara. There's some gorgeous models. There are over 500 different models that we are going to be putting in Avalon. So none of you have to get the same house, right? There's some people that are still going to say, hey, I like that one and I want to build exactly that one. But it gives you an opportunity to see a model or 2 or 3, or right now it's about 12, that you can actually own one day if you're part of one of our homeownership programs. So all I can do is encourage you to take this step on the journey to homeownership. But right now, let's go check out one of our models.
Did you know that Hand in Hand is the longest established property insurer in Guyana? We've been serving Guyanese for over 151 years. You can visit our 15 offices countrywide, whether you're in Berbice, East Coast, East Bank, Linden, West Coast, Essequibo, or in Georgetown. You will enjoy competitive rates and a superior customer service, as well as our convenient payment options through MMG and Scotia Online. Hand in Hand, safeguarding your family, always secure.
All right, now we're going to discuss a little financial literacy this week, but this week we're going to touch on real estate, why you should own it. Real estate is probably the only piece of real wealth you'll ever own in your life. While it's also one of your biggest buying decisions you'll ever make in your entire life, that piece of wealth that you have acquired via going to the bank and getting a loan, or you've joined one of our programs and purchased one of the homes in the programs, the only real piece of wealth that you will own ever will be real estate. All right, whether you own a piece of land or you own property somewhere, or 2 or 3 or 4 of them, that's the only real wealth you own. And I say that because what you guys are, it's a custom here in Guyana for people to say, hey, Miss K, I'm going to go buy my bus. I'm going to go and get, 2 or 3 buses, and then I'm going to put them on the road, and then I'm going to make money that way to be able to do all these different things, which is great. We're not opposed to that. Or some people will come and say, oh, well, Miss K, I want to buy my car, and I'm going to run a taxi on the road, and then I'm going to, save up my money so I could buy the house, which is also great. However, what happens with a car? As soon as you purchase a car, it depreciates. The value of the car, it doesn't matter if you paid it, 3 million, 9 million, 15 million for that car. As soon as you drive off that parking lot, the value of that car went with it, or the value of that bus went with it. There is no equity that you can get from that car or that bus that you bought. If you bought a house, however, if you maintained it, then guess what? The value of that home appreciates every single year. Every single year. And at the rate at how homes have been appreciating here in Guyana, it only makes sense that you buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, or you get several pieces of land and allow it to sit. Remember, you don't have to feed land. I've heard that, right? And the same thing with real estate. The houses, you have acquired real wealth. You have equity that you can borrow against in your home. You can use that one house as collateral to get house 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. We show you how you can do all of that at our monthly home buyer seminars that are once a month right here at our Church Street office. So get in the habit of thinking about how I can acquire real wealth. And it doesn't have to be the mansion in the hill right now. It can start with just one of the homes at Avalon. You could buy a house for 6 million, 8 million, 10 million, a very lovely house that is not worth 6 or 8 or 10 million dollars. It's worth a lot more than that. Some of them might be worth 15 or 16 or 20 million dollars just based on the current market value. So think about owning some real estate. That's about the best advice we can give to you as it pertains to financial literacy. And while having a bus and car is great, from here on forward, tell them that Miss K said I need you guys to own a piece of property, right? Own some wealth.
You guys know that my other passion is fashion, so I really love that aspect. So we're going to touch on some fashion, we're going to touch on some entertainment.
This week, our focus on fashion takes us to Venus Model Management. It's a Caribbean pageant being done in the Caribbean. We had some delegates from Guyana that represented at the Venus Model pageant in Anguilla, and one of my favorite designers from Craminage, Mark Roy Jr., designed the costume for this wonderful model, Onisha. She is amazing, and also her evening gown, and she also scored first, I believe it was first runner-up. But take a look at some of the, well, not some, at the gown and also at her original costume that was done by Craminage Designs. So check it out. It was really exciting.
And why, and my heart is where you'll stay. This is why
like the fashion piece. I really love the gown. It's amazing. And did you see her costume? I believe she was dripping gold. Yes, yes, her drip was amazing. Well, this brings us to the end of Fabulous Homes TV. This is episode number 6. For those of you that missed episode 1 through 5, because you're now getting familiar with all the fabulousness that happenings over at Fabulous Homes International Guyana. Remember, we're on a mission to assist over 5,000 plus Guyanese get to their very, very own home. There are about 5 different ways that you can get there interest-free. So the best advice that we can have you do is come see us. Our offices are right on Church Street, last building on the right before you get to Camp Street, between Camp and Wellington. Look for lot 9 Church Street. You'll see the big billboard that says 5,000 by 2020. We look forward to see you next week. I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome Valentine. Remember that we would like for you to give the gift, a lasting gift, a gift that can, give a gift that is a legacy, something that could pass on for generations. I'm not saying don't get the flowers and the roses and so on and so forth, but, in addition to that, give that person, your loved one, the gift of home ownership. So until we see you for our MASH edition next week, have an awesome, awesome rest of your week. Bye, y'all.